I hope we don't live in the nightmare universe where that crash somehow erased my entire save file. Still have a save file. How many levels of progress have I lost? Jean-Claude Gundam, welcome in. Good to have you with us again. I lost this time trial. Okay, looks like that's it. I just lost one time trial. We just had a don't know if you saw, we just had a game crash. I lost some progress, but only a little bit, it appears. Oh, oops, I did the wrong thing.
Let's go! I'm going for it! Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Ya! Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Ya! Hi-ya! Gotcha! Hi-ya! Gotcha! Oh.
No.
Hi-ya! Oh. Gotcha! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
No. Ugh. Sad.
I'm going for it! Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
That was my fault. I was lazy with the propeller. I paid an appropriate price.
I'm going for it! Hi-ya! 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 Ya! Ow!
Why is my boxing glove not working?
Gotcha! Hi-ya! Gotcha!
Alright, I don't think that's as good as what our previous record had been. I think we did it in a minute 4 previously. But I think this still gets us the gold. I think a minute 10 was the target.
I can't believe it.
So I lost a slightly more impressive time. But I'm happy to have not struggled. At least there's that.
Let's go! Hiya! Hiya! Hiya!
Come on.
Hiya! 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 Hiya!
The music is slowing down again. I noticed the music slowed down like that last time.
Hiya! 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 Yeah!
You know, my copy of this game is not in absolutely perfect condition, but it's in pretty good condition. I mean, there's like one or two light scratches on the disc. There's one that's like kind of noticeable, but it runs. It doesn't go around the disc, it goes across the disc, which is like, you know, preferable.
Hiya! Hiya! Hiya!
So,
Hiya!
like, it's really not in a bad enough shape that I would expect errors and crashes and glitches.
Yeah! Hiya! Hiya!
Considering what stream we're on, though, it may have more to do with the player than the game. I seem to have a knack for bringing out errors in games. Oh, not very little Chozo. I lost like half of one stage. It was basically nothing.
Hiya!
And then we've already gotten it pretty much all back.
Hiya! Gotcha!
Well, I lost, so all I lost was the time attack for the previous stage, and I've already got it back. Back with bacon, nice. Do you like your bacon crispy or chewy? If I may inquire. I'm a monster who likes chewy bacon. I like my bacon to be really floppy and chewy. That doesn't seem... It doesn't seem that a lot of people agree with me on that. Jelly likes her bacon the opposite. She likes her bacon to be really crispy. I'm not good at cooking bacon crispy though. I tend to overcook bacon when I make it for Jelly. When I try to make it the way that she likes it, I tend to make it overdone. Oh, that guy's tough. I like chewy turkey bacon, Persephone says. Welcome in, Persephone. Been a long time. Hope you've been doing well. If it's regular bacon crispy, if it's like British bacon or Canadian bacon, somewhere in between. Stop talking about bacon, you're making me hungry, Craig says. Yeah, I'm kind of doing that to myself, too. Zergling says, I like chewy beef bacon. I need to try some beef bacon. I ate huge slices of beef bacon tonight, right on.
You did it.
Not too crispy, just well cooked, Greg says. I like my bacon to be really, really thick cut. I get the thickest cut bacon that they have at my grocery store, and even that, like, it proclaims itself to be extra thick, and even that is not even quite to my liking. I would like it basically double what it comes, I think. Cooked a pound of steak in the bacon grease. Nice. It was amazing. Great texture of steak with the flavor of bacon in every bite. I've experimented with that a bit before. And yeah, you really can't go wrong. Why is this room such a disaster? These guys should have been much easier to catch. I don't know what is I don't know what is going wrong. Alright, well that room is terrible. I hate everything about that. I don't even know how many monkeys I'm chasing right now. And what my goal is. Let me make sure there's nobody else out here. Looks like no. I like those spikes, they're cool.
Oh no!
No, I'm dead. I don't even know where another monkey is. I don't know if the boxing glove can break this or not. Looks like not.
I'm going for it!
My weapons are not deploying, and I am really, really becoming upset. There is no way. There is no way I'm gonna pull this one off. Everything takes too long. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. So, Bubsy 3D did something better than Ape Escape.
Yes!
The little cutscenes that play when you accomplish something. And Bubsy 3D, like when you're fighting the Polly and Esther at the end of the game, when
I'm not impressed.
you take out one of them, it plays a little cutscene, but the game world keeps moving. So, like, if a projectile was on its way to hit you when the cutscene started, it will hit you while the cutscene's playing, but you're invincible, so it doesn't matter, and it goes away. And when the cutscene stops, assuming another projectile hasn't been shot in the meantime, like, you can escape without damage. In Ape Escape here, like, I caught that ape as the projectile was on its way to me, and the game world froze so it could play the cutscene, and then when the cutscene ended, the projectile hit me and I took damage. And, like, that just feels awful, because it doesn't give you a chance to avoid it. So, Bubsy 3D actually handled that scenario better than Ape Escape, because it's more lenient to the player.
I'm going for it!
Good job, Bubsy 3D. Off to a bad start. Masterpiece. Welcome back, Final. Oh, no. Come on, 110 target time, please.
What? I can't believe it.
Victory! We got the gold! Thank you for the trophies, cows. Oh, I still have a coin to find. that required a lot of luck, so time to save. Dougie Fresh, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. The hat is actually, it's Gengar from Pokemon.
I'm going for it.
I'm not all that much into sports, personally. But I have said if I were going to follow and root for a football team, it probably would be the Vikings, because they wear purple uniforms. Purple is kind of my favorite color. But that kind of gives you like an insight into the depth of my like sports knowledge, though. If my whole basis for rooting for a team is the color that they wear, that's is really as deep as it goes for me. Also, don't tell any of my neighbors I said that, because I live in Wisconsin, and I think rooting for the Vikings here is illegal. Not another purple fan, Omega says. Yeah, that's why the background for, you know, basically all the Frownie art is purple. Present example being the extremely rare exception. But you have such a cheesy reason for rooting for the Vikings. That has to count for something in Wisconsin, right? I like the way things are going. Master Tuesday, welcome in, and a happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Hope things are going well for you today. We are currently hunting for a very elusive coin. Those cheeseheads will go crazy. I think there was a coin down here before, but I already got it. I think there's another cave. I haven't looked in this cave over here yet. Oh, yeah, I have. Uh-oh. Well... they've hidden this last one rather well. Yeah, yeah. If I'm rooting just for the color, they have to. The people would have to see that I didn't really. I didn't really care. Breakable tools in Animal Crossing starting to annoy me. Omega says, I forgot about that. I actually forgot the tools were breakable. Props to the drummer banging on garbage cans on the soundtrack, Final says. Acting like NFL fans are reasonable people. People get really weird about that kind of thing, Zergling says. I recall a brother-in-law cursing me out and nearly coming to physical violence because I cheered for the opposite team to his choosing, just because it was the other team. I made it very clear I didn't care about sports ball either way before it escalated. It didn't escalate until the other team, quote-unquote, my team, won. People do get super invested in sports. I think anyone would have to agree that if it comes to the point of physical aggression, that you are taking your passion a little bit too far. At least a little bit too far. After Breath of the Wild, everything has to be breakable, Final says. I actually don't, I don't mind the breakable stuff in Breath of the Wild. People seem to really passionately hate the breakable items in that game. Yeah, not everyone, but people who do hate it seem to really hate it. But I kind of like the moments of tension that it causes when your item breaks mid-battle and you gotta kind of scramble. And I like being forced to use different things. It's definitely not a perfect system, but I think if you're going to be able to pick up and take any weapon, that the durability makes sense. If the items didn't break, then I think that you shouldn't be able to pick up and use it anything you come across. And that would just be no fun. Ah, finally. Don't mind the weapon degradation in Zelda. Keeps it fresh. Yeah. Yeah, I kinda like it. Didn't mind it either, Final says. It's a cute novelty in Animal Crossing for a bit with harvesting and crafting, but now I want an unbreakable tool, or more accurately a counter to show how much durability my tool has left, so I can know if I need to go get a new one. Yeah, the ability to inspect and, like, know when your weapon's about to break. I could get on board with that. Like maybe a little bar under the item in the menu or something. Or just there's some sort of visual indication when it's like X number of uses away from breaking. Golden tools last a very long time. Animal Crossing, yeah. I was kind of laser focused into the durability in Breath of the Wild. Alright, I think we're done with this stage. We're done with this stage. Let's go. We have a raid coming in. More of our friends joining the party. It's Dollar Phil this time. Welcome in. Always great to see you, Dollar Phil. How's your night been? Yeah, when the weapon turns red, that thing is now a projectile, Final says. That's right. They do show you. They do show you in the menu for that game. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. But Animal Crossing doesn't do that, right? It's been frustrating. Oh, yeah. Started on Star Soldier. I saw you doing that earlier. That's a game. I haven't checked that one out yet. It's a beast. Never got past level 4. Hopefully it unlocks for you as you continue to chip away at it. I also hate that it applies to store-bought tools, because at least the tools with designs aren't crafted and held together by hope streams and an iron ingot. Maybe a slightly more durability, I'd fork over the bills without question. Hope so. I broke a rule and printed something out about it. But my rule is it's a shooter, you have to execute, you know? You know, we all need to get a little bit of help sometimes. And you make a good point. I think it's perfectly, I think it's perfectly reasonable to look stuff up every now and then, or to ask someone for a suggestion or a hint or something like that. I think that, you know, a blind approach, like a blind and struggling approach as strict as mine is definitely not reasonable or advisable. I would never want to fault someone. I do kind of feel like, you know, for my preferences, that I do feel like I see people kind of giving in. Quicker than I would like for them to, more often than not, but that's not to say that, like, there isn't a point where it is the most reasonable and appropriate thing to do to seek outside help. Found a pair of ice skates that fit my youngest daughter at the thrift store for all of $10 today. Very excited to try them out tomorrow. Right on. Ice skating is something I just don't think I can do. I don't have the ankle strength. My if I try and stand on a pair of, I mean, I haven't tried for like 2 decades now, but I tried to ice skate once, and just no matter what I did, I could not hold my ankle straight. My legs just collapsed every time. I am too heavy and or weak to stand on ice skates. Why can't I make that jump? I mean, I'm far from an expert in the Animal Crossing series myself, Omega. I've really only played, well, I did play the one on the DS, Wild World. I played that one a bit, but even that, not all that much. New Horizons is the one I've played the most by far, and most of the series I haven't played at all. But I haven't played it in a very long time either. It's been, goodness, it's been more than 3 years since I played New Horizons. So, like, all the details of the game, like, all of the little details of it are like basically gone from my memory at this point. Finally, there we go. I don't know what I was doing wrong. No, don't land on me. It's a shooter, but it has a ton of cryptic stuff, Dollar Phil says. I mind a bit of exploring to find where to go next. But when you have an entire world to explore and you've checked every nook and cranny and every town 3 times, it's so frustrating, Final says. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. You've seen the stream. I get super frustrated when I don't know what to do. I get super frustrated when I can't figure out where to go. But I have a high tolerance for it. Like I can be frustrated for a very long period of time. But my stubbornness is much higher than my stubbornness is much like is much higher than my frustration threshold. Like, you have to have a point total in the hundreds and thousands and shoot an invisible spot to make something appear, Dollar Phil says. Yeah, this sounds way too cryptic for me. Knife shoes aren't for me either, Cal says. Oh yeah, Omega. Yeah, I get it how it's different between Breath of the Wild and Animal Crossing. Yeah, the stakes make the durability like much different. And I'm sure when I was playing Animal Crossing that there were hundreds if not thousands of times where I was super annoyed by stuff breaking. But it's just one of those things. Like I said, it's been so long since I played it, I couldn't have even told you durability was a thing, because I just don't remember it. The thing that I really remember about the crafting, though, now that I'm thinking about it, is like how you can't batch craft items. You have to craft everything. The thing that annoyed me more than durability was having to craft single thing one by one every single time. That was that's the thing that annoyed me that still sticks with me. The tediousness when you want to craft a whole bunch of something, to have to do them one by one over and over again. Save me. Absolutely don't feel bad about being wobbly on ice skates, Frownie. After inline skating for 3 years, I have a hard time keeping my ice skates straight too, getting better. But it's a different experience for sure. Yeah, if I'm ever going to go ice skating, I'd need a pair of ice skates with double blades on each foot, so I wouldn't have to worry about my ankle folding. I need the roller skate, like the non-inline roller skate equivalent of ice skates. got a decent sized list done, Chozo says. Right on. New Horizons is built with a crafting system in mind. Another reason I like to see a collection of older Animal Crossing games come to the Switch, Final says. Even if they just brought New Leaf over, that game was so good. I haven't touched a video game in over 72 hours. I sent you a DM in the Discord. Right on, Chozo. Thank you for that. I'll take a browse through it. I'll take a browse through it. Oh, look, this is what I wanted to see earlier. He's, I thought he had a microphone. Like, he had his boombox set up and he was gonna, like, sing into it earlier, but he's got headphones. No, it's next, giving durability to your clothing items. Yeah, not being able to bulk craft is, yeah, that got really tedious real quick.
Yes!
Oh, that's the stage. Let's go.
You did it!
Gotta save all the time. Don't want to risk another crash. Thank you for the GG. Alright, I think we're a time trial away from being finished with this world. 4 monkeys.
I'm going for it!
See 2 down there for the right at the start. That's good. There's 1 up there. Oh, that wasn't a monkey, that was a snowman. Ooh, is this going to be a good place to look for them? Probably not. Not at all. Oh, wait. Does the boxing glove work to break these walls, though? Oh, it does? Spectacular. Let's go. I still think this whole area is way too slow to be viable. An emu stole my mom's hat at the zoo when I was a kid, and it was hilarious, Joso says. One of my classmates, when I was in school, I think they lived on an emu farm. I feel like we took a field trip. We took a field trip to one of my classmates' emu, like their family emu farm, when I was in 4th grade. I don't remember a whole lot about it, but I think that happened. Oh no. Oh no. This is the worst. There's a monkey back there too, but you have to swim to get to it, so that's a no-go situation, that one. Alright, that was horrible timing. What is that noise?
Try any harder than that.
I'm
Sure would be nice if I could actually ledge grab on anything, you know? I hate having my time eaten away by nonsense, and it's happening to me continually. This is so slow. Everything I'm doing is so slow.
Yes!
When my mom was pregnant with me, we were at the beach and a seagull sized her up and decided I can take her, and then proceeded to have a tug-of-war battle with her hamburger. She won, Final says. That's gold. We have signs all over in Australia saying don't feed the birds because they get used to it and try to steal. I throw the odd french fry out to them. I feel bad.
I'm going for it. Hiya!
Okay, I'm actually gonna ignore that one that's down there.
Hiya! I'm going for it.
Well,
Hiya! 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 Yeah!
great. I missed the
Hiya!
big coin. Oh, this is obnoxious.
Ow!
This is so obnoxious.
Hiya! Hiya!
This has got to be the worst time challenge in the game, right? It cannot, life cannot possibly get more bad than this.
Hiya!
Please tell me it can't get, life can't get more bad than this. Cool, stuck on the scenery.
Hiya! Yeah! Hiya! 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 Yeah! Gotcha! Hiya!
Alright, part of this is my fault.
Yeah!
I forgot that jumping doesn't actually help when you're trying to hover.
Hiya! Hiya!
It's dumb that it's like that,
Hiya!
but that is a lesson I should have remembered from before.
Gotcha! Gotcha! Yes!
I can complain, but I cannot change. Best I just enjoy what I'm giving, because I still love the game, Omega says. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing wrong with pointing out things that we don't like about games we really enjoy. I really love this game, but I hate some things about it for sure.
I'm going for it.
We got silver.
Hiya!
Couldn't suffer through games if they were 100% perfect. And what would the stream be? Cow says.
Hiya! 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 Yeah! Hiya! Hiya!
That does not work like I thought it would. That does not work like I thought it would. I thought that it would be much more smooth going across there. Hey, Sarconius, welcome in. How's it going? Pretty good. A little janky, but that's Ape Escape for you, right?
Hiya!
These time trials are getting under my skin. I did just discover that a big part of my problem was user error, though. So,
Hiya!
you know, what else is new? I forgot a basic feature of how one of the gadgets work and was struggling to perform a simple task because of it. I forgot how the propeller worked. I forgot that jumping doesn't actually increase your height for the propeller, and so I was blocking myself out of ledge grabs because of inefficient propeller usage. Oh, that's where I should have been using that hula hoop, by the way. Is Mickey Mouse Capade badge, Sark?
I'm going for it.
It is, GG. So you had your fill of jank tonight as well. Oh, speaking of jank, I did it. I did the Bubsy stage damageless. So I'm done with that. I think I'm done with Bubsy 3D forever now. I'm kind of sad. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Mickey Mouse Capade, not a great game, but it was short. If a game can't have the decency to not be horrible, at least it can be mercifully short. Pointing out annoyances definitely makes you feel better to get it out of your system, Omega says. I love Ocarina of Time, but the one time I attempted to 100% that game, I hated that playthrough, Final says. RE4 completion's much better. And I've never even fully completed it. Came close, kinda. I'll forever love the gyroids. They're so cute, Omega says. It's so sad. I consider myself a know-it-all when it comes to RE4, and I've never fully completed the game. Sounds like I'll be busy after I feel better, Final says. It's good to have a fun project to look forward to.
I'm going for it. for it.
Alright, you know what? I changed my mind. I am gonna go for this monkey down here.
Gotcha.
Now that I've stopped shooting myself in the foot with the propeller, I think that that works as a weapon?
Yeah. Hiya. 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 Gotcha.
There's a lot of good the hula hoop's doing me there.
Hiya. Hiya. Yeah. Gotcha. Hiya. Yeah. Hiya. Hiya.
No, this isn't where I thought it was. Ah, I thought I was being clever. I thought I saw something new. This still might be faster.
Gotcha. Yes.
That still might be the path I take. I want to say I'm making good progress and things are going smoothly, Final says, but I've said that like 100 times and was always wrong. I'll just be happy when the day comes and I can report that I'm fixed. I'm looking forward to that day, my friend. Your this health journey certainly has had its ups and downs. Transparent Doritos of time are elusive, Zergling says. I did not know that. I did not know which thing, Chozo. I'm getting Balloon Hunt vibes from Mario Odyssey. A minute 15. A minute 15 target.
I'm going for it. Hiya. Hiya. Gotcha.
I never did the balloon stuff in Mario Odyssey.
Ow.
I never messed with that feature.
Hiya. Ow. Hiya. Yeah. Hiya. 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 Hiya.
Let's go. We've got this. Victory. You know, these time trials. These time trials are kind of fun when you're not misusing all of your tools and making them impossible. Oh my. I bought some dried fruit for snacks. Apples and apricots. Didn't know the helicopter could damage enemies. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that either. If I discovered that, I certainly forgot it. Let's see, it's a PlayStation. That's a Game Boy. Don't you mean that's a Nintendo? The villager in Smash has a balloon fight reference. Makes sense since you can get balloons in Animal Crossing. Balloon Fight is Nintendo's version of Joust, right? I've never actually played it.
Let's go!
And it's so much fun.
Hi-ya!
Urban Champion is a lot of fun too.
Hi-ya! 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 Hi-ya!
Here we go. I remember coming down here now. I remember I came down here before, but I was scared and backed out.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
No.
Hi-ya! Gotcha! Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Gotcha! Hi-ya! 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 Oh! Hi-ya!
So to explain more clearly, just in case anyone doesn't follow what my problem was with the propeller has a fixed maximum height, and the thing is, like, when you fly from the ground, like, you would think that if you jumped and then flew, you would get your full propeller height plus the height of your jump, but it doesn't work that way. When you use the propeller when you're already in midair, you can't go any higher than you would have when you jump from the ground. And actually, the height that you get is usually lower because it only matches the from the ground height if you manage to activate the propeller at the apex of your jump. if the propeller starts to spin after you've started to descend by any amount, then you only get a smaller maximum height with the propeller. And I forgot that detail of it, and so I was trying to jump from ledge to ledge. I was trying to jump and use the propeller in the air instead of using it from the ground. And so I was getting very short lifts, and that's why I couldn't grab any of those ledges. That's how I shot myself in the foot on the other stage. It's because I kept jumping to use the propeller. I forgot it's more bogus than it seems. You basically, unless you're moving across a gap, you want to always use the propeller from a grounded state, never from a jump. Is what it seems I've learned. There's also invisible walls, so you can't stand on top of that statue. Wonky jump mechanics, the wonkiest. There's a balloon fight stage in Smash. I'm just following along. I don't really know about these games, so I don't have much to add. What else? Okay. Oh. Alright. So, where can I hit that switch from? What? I don't buy it. Range has never been a problem for my slingshot before. And now suddenly... There we go. Gotcha. Right on, Omega. Thank you for trying to help me out. But, I mean, really, when it comes to stuff like that, I could only learn video games by doing. A description, I appreciate you trying to help me out, but I'm really not going to get it unless I play the games for myself at some point. Video games for me, I can't understand them intellectually. It's like riding a bicycle, right? I have to have the hands-on experience, or it won't click with me. There's got to be some way to get to those coins, and some reason to do it. What am I failing to understand? Can I interact with these ropes? Oh, there's a ledge here. I couldn't see this. I mean, I did see it, but I didn't think it was actually I didn't think there was actual depth to it. I thought I was just seeing a polygon seam on the wall. Hang on, that changes a lot. Nice, and this is for the coin.
Oh no!
Oh no, I didn't know I was out of health. Dang, it doesn't matter. We keep all of our collectibles, so. I think that's all the coins. Okay, two left. And that isn't a ledge. You in here? Playing a Mugen game. Saw the Urban Champ as a playable character, got bored, looked up gameplay of the game on YouTube. Well, wait a minute. I forgot that there was a feature of the radar that it lets you actually see where the monkeys are. Right, probably we have to enter this area through the roof. Come on. Slippery slopes. Slippery slopes. Gross. Alright, so I'm not actually going to be able to stand on the roof because it's too slippery. I found the solution. No, I didn't find the solution. But I'm close to it. Oh, I forgot I switched my gadgets. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I was really, like... I was confused as to how to get up there, obviously, but it really wasn't that bad.
You did it!
100%. Thank you for the trophies, cows. Almost 84%. We're doing really well. Will we climb up from 60 something? We're like 67% at the beginning of the night, I think. We're making lots of practice. Lots of practice. We're making lots of progress. Woo. Five monkeys. Okay. I think this will be...
I'm going for it.
At the risk of jinxing myself, I think this will be not terrible. Of course, if I get stuck on a rock, that's not great. Or if I just get stuck on nothing, just standing there on the stair. Like a fool.
Hi-ya.
I can't see.
Yes.
How'd we do? Come on. It's got to be at least silver. I think it probably 110 is gold. I think I just missed gold.
I'm not impressed.
Not even silver? Get out of here. Oh no. I'm thoroughly trash. Now I wish I had a hula hoop that made me run faster, Omega says. You know, I've never successfully hula hooped in my life.
I'm going for it.
It's all in the hips.
I'm going for it.
That's so bogus. The way it just bounces off of stuff, it just irritates me to no end. I mean, I understand it bouncing off, like, if I hit a wall or something, but just bouncing off of nothingness. Not acceptable.
Yes.
I don't plan to start learning anytime soon, Omega says. Yeah,
What? I
Gold medal, let's go! Victory. I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked it wasn't sub 45 for gold. Alright, I'll take it. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be learning the hula hoop anytime soon either.
Let's go.
This stage is very cool. Also very scary. There's a lot of peril to this stage.
Hiya. 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 Ya. Hiya.
I don't know how I missed that coin before.
Hiya. Hiya.
I wonder if I make an Animal Crossing character that looks just like him and give him a net to match.
Hiya. Whoa.
Can you populate your island with nothing but monkey villagers? That sounds like a fun project.
Hiya.
Just for you, Frownie. I tried. I mentioned it before. I've mentioned it before. I tried to have all cats on my island, and I got close. I think I had 8 cats, and a lion and a rooster.
Hiya. 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 Hiya.
I got pretty close. I think especially admirable considering I wasn't using any like time travel or sort of like cheesy techniques to make it happen either. I was going out on islands one by one. You're like, going out on the like with the pelican guy, right? The Adventure Islands, where you sometimes find a new potential villager to invite home.
Hiya.
One at a time. I just hoping that it would be a cat on the island and being disappointed thousands of times. The dodos. Yeah. The dodos. Oh. I mean, I don't know. That's a... I'll let you pick the monkeys, just post them at the DMs. That is a... I don't commit to this project on my account, Omega. Oops. I'll respect and admire if you pull it off, but only do it as a passion project for yourself. Don't do it on my account. That's a lot of work.
Hiya. Ya. Hiya. Hiya.
If anything, go for all villagers that frown. We'll attempt to get 10 monkeys, though. I would just go with whichever 10 you find first. If you get so picky as to hold out for particular ones, like that's adding a very, like, that's adding an extra layer of misery. Like when I was going for all cats, I was just happy with any cat that I found. Their style, personality, none of the details mattered. It just had to be a cat. Yeah, there you go. Extra points for purple. All the talk of Breath of the Wild earlier made me want to start a new playthrough. Maybe want to play the game, and so I started a new playthrough, Greg says. Hope you have a lot of fun, Greg. I hope it's not too hard to go back to after playing Tears of the Kingdom for a bit. That's my big fear of Breath of the Wild now, is that I fear if I ever try to play it again, I'm gonna miss the improvements from Tears of the Kingdom too much. I'm seriously considering just erasing all my save data when I know for sure that I'm cured, Final says. That's, that's probably a difficult move to make, but there is definitely a strong appeal to, like, a fresh start with a clean slate. Oh, I got lucky. I accidentally threw an exploding thing, and I got lucky because it damaged them both. Those logs are scary. Not everything, just games I can't play. Oh, I'm deleting my Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah, you could just make another profile on your... Just make another profile on your Switch. And then, you know, that gives you all the benefits of a fresh start without the, like, permanency. Gonna head to bed. New goal, recreate the Ape Escape protagonist and monkeys. I hope you sleep well, Omega. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Always a pleasure chatting with you, my friend. Continue to have fun in Animal Crossing, and we'll see you again. If you make any progress on the Ape Escape project, you know, we'd be happy to see any screenshots you might want to share in the Discord. But again, just only do it if it's a project you love. You don't have to do it for me. I can't be the only one that has a slight issue with the fact that it's called Ape Escape and you're catching monkeys, not apes. Hey, we have a raid coming in. Very nice. Teddy, thank you for the raid. I'm a cheater at cards. Oh no. I won't tell anyone. Your secret's safe with me. Welcome to Ape Escape. Tell us about your stream. What is I would assume a card game. What were you playing and how did it go? I mean, if you're super tired after a long stream and you have to bounce, I wouldn't hold that against you either. You know, by all means, take care of yourself. But if you have the energy and the desire to spend a bit of time with us, I'd be curious to know how it was going. Bubsla, welcome in. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Where's that Bubzia? I can't tell L's from I's on my screen. Looks like Bubsla. Game called Card Shark. You never play cards, you just cheat. This is an intriguing concept. Nate Dog, welcome in. Teddy Raid, I guess. The Bubsy memories. We certainly did. We certainly did a lot of that. So we're real late into this game now. We've actually beaten it, and we're just looping back through for 100%. I'm trying to get all the monkeys, all the collectible coins, and we're trying to gold medal all the time attacks. And that's really the only part that's got me pulling my hair out is the time trials. The rest of it, you know, it's kind of slow going. We're taking our time and making a lot of mistakes. with the collecting. But it's been going really well. We've really brought our percentage up tonight. And we're doing a lot better now that I'm not chronically misusing one of my gadgets. Like I was just a short while ago. Oh, hang on. Monkey sighted. Uh-oh. Well, I have no idea how to follow. from the outside. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait a moment. Alright, this might be an error, but... Oh, this is good.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Maybe not as good as I thought.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Wasn't there a game show called Card Sharks in like the 70s where you had to predict whether the next card flipped over would be higher or lower than the one before?
Hi-ya!
I feel like I used to watch reruns of that a lot when I was a kid. Oh, nice. There's one of our coins.
Hi-ya! Ya!
That is accurate.
Hi-ya!
He comes up first when I try to Google the game.
Hi-ya!
Very convenient.
Hi-ya! 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 Hi-ya!
When I was real little, well, maybe not real little. I think like first or second grade, my dad went away to the police academy for like 2 or 3 months, and during that time, my mom and I lived in my grandparents' basement, and I remember watching a ton of like 70s game shows. Like old reruns of 70s game shows during that time. It was like basically basically my life. Hanging out in my grandparents' basement and watching old 70s game shows. very weird time. I got real sick. I got real sick during that time too, and I don't know what it was, but I got some kind of like stomach condition where I couldn't keep food down, and I got so like it's really gross, but I got so like beat down by like throwing up all the time that I stopped eating and drinking, to the point that I had to be hospitalized for a while. But I was just so like everything I ate I couldn't keep down, and I got so stubborn about not wanting to throw up anymore that I just didn't eat or drink anything. Not a super wise solution, apparently. Remember those old game shows, Price is Right, Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune? So I'm thinking of, there was Card Sharks, definitely Family Feud, and a lot of Match Game. How have I managed to hit a dead end? I don't understand what is going on. Oops. Menu navigation, please. I had a similar situation once. Spent a year or two in a bedroom of a trailer playing nothing but Oblivion. That's how I racked up 3,800 hours in that game. It was nothing short of glorious, Final says. Oh, okay, yeah. I remember where the other, yeah, he's down here. Let's go. I remember this situation. I couldn't figure out how to get him out of here. Oh my goodness. First death in Breath of the Wild. I forgot it's a new game and I no longer have the paraglider, Greg says. What a way to go. What a way for the hopes of the Kingdom of Hyrule to be dashed. Gotcha. Let's go. Oopsies. Tried bringing Breath of the Wild a couple weeks ago, in the odd hope of maybe I'm magically cured now. Couldn't dodge to save my life, so I just started swinging. Another raid. Ron Man Dash, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Divisimo, welcome in. Good to see you again. Hope you've been well. Welcome to Ape Escape, everybody. We are chipping away at 100%, and it's going pretty well. Hopefully you've had a wonderful night. If you're tired after a long stream and need to bounce to get some rest, I completely understand. No worries about that. But if you've got the energy and inclination to hang out with us for a while, I'd love to hear about your stream, what you were doing, how it treated you, all that. Gotta be heading out, Cows says. I hope everyone enjoys Ape Escape. Thank you, Cows. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, my friend. It's been great, as always, to have you with us. Thank you for the positive wishes, and sleep well. Just a calm night of dragons and PlayStations. I think I saved. Zergling says, I'm heading out soon myself, so I'll say my goodbye here as well. Good night, Frownie in chat. Good night, Zergling. Always a pleasure, my friend. Enjoy the ice skating. I hope that's a lot of fun. And hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. My first actual run of Spyro 1 goes down pretty smooth. Oh, excellent. 100%. Ah, that is a wonderful game. We played that we played that last year. I did a 100% run of that game. It was my first playthrough of it. Really love that game. Glad to hear that it's treating you well. Should be fun. Planning to wear my knee pads tomorrow. Practice my rockstar falling technique. Three monkeys, a minute 40.
I'm going for it.
Can I make this jump? Nope. That's some valuable information.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
I really liked in Spyro. I really liked the. I like the music. I like the worlds, particularly the nighttime worlds in that game, and I really liked the flying stages. They were a little tough, but I really liked the challenge of them.
Hiya! Ow! Hiya!
Alright, well there's one off to the right, and then there's one down here that I just... I know this is just an experimental run to, like, figure out what three are best to get, but...
Hiya!
Can I please... I don't know what's wrong with me.
Hiya!
Maybe the time is starting to wear on me too.
Hiya! Hiya!
I didn't feel all that tired, and now I'm suddenly can't make a jump to save my life.
Hiya! Hiya! Hiya!
Are there a lot? I've got to the fourth world and only saw one flying stage. But it was nice. So by... That depends on how you're counting the worlds. I think there were 4 flying stages in total. If you count, like, every time you take a hot air balloon as a world, then there should be 1 flying stage for every world, I think. I don't think the first world has one. But then everyone after that does, I think. I think the first flying stage was in the desert world. And then I think each one after that, for a total of 4, there's 3 or 4. They are pretty rare. There's not, like, compared to just the standard platforming worlds, they're a very small percentage of what there is to do, for sure. But they were I think they were some of my favorite parts. In a game with many wonderful parts.
Hiya! 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 Hiya!
Can't see where I'm going or what I'm doing.
Hiya!
How'd we do? Maybe I missed some, been trying to hit each door as I go. Some of those doors are kind of tucked away, so...
I can't believe
Victory! Look at that, instantly. A 3-minute improvement for a gold medal. Let's go. Maybe one more? I think one more stage.
Let's go!
We'll have the other radar handy as well, so we can work efficiently. Igor gets beat up a lot. That's unfortunate to have for your primary characteristic, for sure.
Hiya!
How? But... This, Can I go into first person view? Please? Thank you. The radar may be more deceptive than useful.
Hiya! Hiya! Hiya!
How far? Oh.
Hiya!
There's no way we make this jump, right?
Hiya!
Yeah, no way on that one.
Hiya! Hiya!
You know what? Yeah, let's go in here. I think I'm gonna find... I think I'm gonna have to find something that is like a... It's like a back door to the castle, because... Yeah, the direction that I was moving there is not viable.
Ow!
Oh no, I put the... Oh, that's all the coins? Nice. And hang on, 3 monkeys left. We know where one of them is. Alright. This is going coolly enough. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. If you didn't have the boxing glove, that's what you're supposed to do. Grooves to 70s funk. Is he just right up there? He is. Maybe a guillotine is not the place where I would just hang out. That seems inadvisable.
Hiya! Hiya! Ow!
Out here? Oh no. Nope, no, please stop. Is there a path over here? Oh, there is. Oh, this is so much easier than I thought. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Every time I open the menu to do anything, I get trapped in... I get completely trapped in the menu. I just... My fingers cannot learn what to do. No. I don't like how it seems to be insisting I go back outside. I'm going to assume that up is where I need to go. I'm so slow. No. Oops. Oh, this is good. Maybe. Yeah. He was in there. Victory. I wasn't even sure that thing was explodable.
You did it!
I'm saving after every little thing we do, no matter how small. I mean, that was pretty big. But even if I only do the smallest piece of progress, we had a crash earlier, and fortunately I didn't lose that much, but I lost a little bit, and now I'm on high alert. Worried the game could crash at any moment. What's this time trial like? 3 monkeys, not bad. The time trials are, like, really surprising in that they really don't expect you to explore hardly any of the level for most of them. You're only ever required to capture just like the first 2 or 3 monkeys that even exist and you don't, like, because I would expect the time trial to be, like, basically to capture the majority of them for each stage. And to have to go through a lot of areas and have, you know, probably a several minute time trial in that case, but that's never what it's like.
Yes!
That was pretty good for a first run, I think.
You
And the
rock!
game agrees. Silver. Do I even want to look at the target time, though? 45. It's not surprising.
I'm going for it!
I can't see what I'm doing. If only I hadn't taken that ride up that slope. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can stop the timer with our coins. Victory! We got it!
Yes!
Wow. Let's go. Gold medals.
What? I can't believe...
Alright, that's another world complete. So how much did we do tonight? We finished the ocean world. That was 2 stages. We did all of the ice world, and we did all of the medieval world. So now there's the future and the amusement park. So we have 2 worlds left. We've already got the coins on a couple of them too. I think we are going to wrap things up though. I'm having a lot of fun. I'd really like to keep going, but I'm also starting to run low of energy. So I think maybe we should save and head out for the night. Almost 90% though. So next time we play this, we'll probably finish it up. Well, I think we'll at least finish up all the collectibles. And then there's the mini games to look at, but I'm going to save those to the very end. See you next stream. Good night, everyone. Good night, Greg. If you'll just hang with me a moment, my friends, I'll see who's live and what they're doing, and we'll raid somebody. But thank you very much for being here with me, my friends. It's been great to have your company as we've had a nice, actually a nice, relaxing night with a lot of progress being made. Frustration much lower than some of the stuff that we have been struggling through. Thanks for letting us view your stream, Divisimo says. Thank you for being here, Divisimo. Very much appreciated. Grateful to have you. Well, I thought I knew where we were gonna go, but when I clicked on it, it said the broadcast you were watching has ended. That was weird. That's alright. We've got a lot of good choices. We'll play Ape Escape again next week, my friends. Probably earlier in the week. Probably a Monday or Tuesday night thing. Check the Discord for the schedule there to know for sure. But I want to get to it sooner rather than later. I should be back tomorrow night if everything goes according to plan. There's a possibility I may need to cancel, but I think it's a small one. The plan for tomorrow night is to start around 11 p.m. or midnight. We're going to play Super Smash TV on the Super NES and Splatterhouse 2 on the Genesis. Make a couple more attempts at our Deathless run there. We might do them in the opposite order. We might do Splatterhouse first. I don't know. Both games are brutal. Both games are really brutal. Splatterhouse isn't that bad to play through. I've gotten pretty decent at it, but going for the Deathless run has been really rough. PB is one death, though, so I have gotten real close. But I'm going to send this over to Kyle, my friends. Great stream in this direction. Thank you for being here one last time. Really appreciate you. Hope you're well until I get to see you again. Hopefully that time comes very soon. But we're all out of things to do here for tonight, my friends. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.